Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, angelic astrologer and spiritual consultant with angelmessenger.net, here with a new Soul Reflections video for you for the month of October. So I just got back from Brazil a few days ago. I've gotten organized and geared up, ready to do some more consultations for all of you out there on Angel Messenger and all of the other people that I have in my area or on Facebook that contact me. I look forward to connecting with all of you, but I want to take a moment and say thank you again to all of the wonderful people in Brazil. It was such a spectacular time. I had just the greatest time. It was a beautiful and wonderful opportunity to meet all of you, to give consultations. I did over 30 consultations within a span of a week and a half. I did 3 workshops for a lot of people that it was just a beautiful, beautiful experience to share the information that I had with you all, to have you ask questions and to learn from you as well as teach you. And again, such gracious people, the people of Brazil. I just want to say again a special thank you for making my stay there, my trip there, such a beautiful opportunity and experience. It was a blast. So thank you very much. And there's going to be some upcoming changes also possibly in this month of October, which we're going to talk about here in just a minute, with all of the spectacular energies that are coming up that will move us all forward on our life path. There's going to be some possible changes with Angel Messenger and with some of the things that I do as well. So look for those upcoming. Reverend Cherie, who is the owner, creator, and manager of Angel Messenger, and I have just had a conversation about some of the possible changes and expansions that we're going to do, some online teaching, so that I can share some of the workshop experience like I did with people in Brazil. I can actually potentially teach and share that information with you all through online teaching. So that's one possibility. We're talking about other things that might be coming up as far as how to change the Angel Hour show into something that helps to benefit you all more. Perhaps even traveling as well, traveling to different cities in the United States or outside of the United States, like my Brazil trip, to where we're able to do some teaching and workshops and consultations with even more people out there. So again, this is all things that are possible in the expansion of what we do here through Angel Messenger, what I do with my teaching and consultations and healings, and I definitely look forward to the month of October and beyond. As far as the month of October, it is my birthday month, so I'm especially excited, but not just because it's my birthday month, but because it's actually going to be a month filled with 2 eclipses. So let's just talk for a minute about some of the energies that we will all experience within this month of October 2014. First, I want to say that on a numerological level, it is an 8 personal month vibration. And what the number 8 is all about, it's about power. And so when it comes down to it, what this month of October what it's about is to empower you. It's for you to step into your power, own your power. And I talk about this a lot when I do consultations, because you know we have to understand the reality of who we really are as a soul. We have to understand that we are part of the God Force energy, and as a part of that God Force or God Source energy, we have that spiritual power within us to create, to manifest all of our dreams, all of our desires, all of our intentions and goals. Whatever it is that we're looking for in life, working towards in life, if we step into that truth, if we step into that power and empower ourselves, then we're much more able to create things happening for us in a much more abundant and prosperous way, because we realize that we have that ability within us as part of that God Source energy to do just that, to create, to manifest, to imagine and visualize and then make it so. And so again, this month of October is that month of self-empowerment. So step into your truth. We're in a time where there's energies of Libra, there's energies of Scorpio that will be coming up in the month of October, and these blend into an energy of harmony and balance and equality, as well as power and your truth. And so it's going to be just a spectacular month. Now, Mercury is going retrograde for this month. It goes retrograde depending on where you are in the world on either the 3rd or 4th of October, and will be retrograde for most of the month, going direct on October 24th, 25th, again, depending on where you are in the world. Now, it's always said that we shouldn't, make any big purchases during Mercury retrograde. We shouldn't sign any contracts, or we shouldn't begin something new. Now, if you've already begun something new in the past few months, or if you're working towards something and you're just initiating a new part of that something, then that's okay. But during Mercury retrograde, it's a time to review and research and redo and understand things on a deeper level, especially because Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Scorpio and then retrogrades back into Libra for a time before it goes direct. So again, we're looking at aspects of our deeper truth, understanding ourselves on a very deep and subconscious level. And then as it retrogrades back into Libra, we're working on issues of partnerships, relationships, equality, balance, harmony. All of these things we're going to have an opportunity to go over again. So especially in relationships, if there's things where there needs to be more communication about aspects of the relationship, there needs to be a greater understanding of your truth versus the other person's truth. And again, whether this be romantic relationships, business relationships, family relationships, this is all one-on-one relationships that we're talking about here. But it's a time to kind of go over and understand at a deeper level and work through some of any challenges or imbalances that may be posed in these relationships and partnerships. So again, you'll have this month to do that. Now, the big things that are happening this month, and the thing that I'm most excited about, is that we have a full moon lunar eclipse on October 8th, and then we have a new moon solar eclipse on October 23rd. So whenever it is that we have eclipses, it heightens the intensity of the energy, okay? So, whenever we talk about having a full moon is when the moon is at its greatest peak of energy. This is when we usually say to put out your intentions to the universe, just as the moon is becoming full, because that's when it's most powerful. But when we have a full moon lunar eclipse, it makes it exponentially more powerful. And so you're going to be able to really put out those intentions and to create what it is you want to create. So keep your intentions pure, keep your thoughts positive, keep a clear a path to your goals and ambitions and what you're working towards, because it's going to be a very powerful time. I especially feel the full moon lunar eclipse on October 8th being the most powerful, and that is partly because we also at the same time, this first week to 8-9 days of October, we have a grand trine in fire forming. We have Uranus in Aries, and that is making a positive connection with Jupiter in Leo, and that's making a positive connection to Mars in Sagittarius. And Mars in Sagittarius is the fastest moving planet. It's moving into that exact trine with both Uranus and with Jupiter, and it's forming this powerhouse of energy, powerhouse of passionate, fire, inspirational, exciting kind of energy. Because when you think about the fire signs are exciting, full of a lot of energy, full of a lot of passion to move towards something. And so here we have 3 different planets and 3 different fire signs, and making what we call a grand trine, which looks like a triangle. Okay, and Mars is the activator, because Mars is the faster moving planet, and the planet Mars itself rules energy, and it rules forward momentum, forward movement. And Mars is coming up closer and closer to connecting with this trine to Uranus and trine to Jupiter, which is going to create a huge expansion of energies. So again, you want to make sure that your intentions are clear and positive and pure, because you can really, truly create great potential during this time. Like I said, especially this first week leading up to the lunar eclipse on October 8th. So then later in the month, again October 23rd, we have that new moon solar eclipse at 0 degrees Scorpio, which is almost at the degree that Mercury actually went retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde at 2 degrees Scorpio, and here the new moon solar eclipse is at 0 degrees Scorpio. So it's really heightening that energy of new beginnings, which is about the new moon. Again, the solar eclipse makes it even more powerful. And that sign of Scorpio that the solar eclipse is at, 0 degrees Scorpio, which is the beginning of that sign. And again, close to that place where Mercury went retrograde at 2 degrees Scorpio, it's really bringing up that energy of knowing what your truth is, knowing and owning your truth, and knowing and owning your own sense of power, which the sign of Scorpio is about power, and really making that new beginning time something very worthwhile for you. Okay, so I also want to say too, as far as the month of October, one other thing that comes up, and too, you can read all about this in my angelic astrology article. I'm doing the last finishing touches to get that up on Angel Messenger, and you'll be able to kind of read through the happenings astrologically and energetically for October, as well as see what the angels' messages are for October. So look for the angelic astrology article. But in the time period of October 14th through the 20th, there's also a lot of astrological things going on that brings forth a lot of opportunities. Now, astrologically, when we talk about opportunities, it's a time period where you have to take advantage of those opportunities to make things happen. If you just kind of sit at the sidelines and you don't put forth any effort or action, then that time period of opportunities can pass you by. But between the 14th and the 20th of October, if you take advantage of these astrological energies and opportunities that seem to be springing up, and you pay attention to the signs that your angels and guides are giving you, then you're going to make the best use of all of these opportunities. And all of these planets that I'm talking about that make these connections for that time period of opportunities, it's all very positive energies that are connecting with one another to kind of bring forth these little surprises, these little redirections that can really move you forward. And this is going to be a big, fast-moving leap forward, again, if you use the energy, take advantage of the energy, and step into your power, because that fire energy is very fast-moving. And the eclipses are going to push us forth much more speedily, if that's even a word, towards our goals and ambitions. Again, if we take action on and utilize the energies to its most positive and powerful potential. So thank you, everybody, for supporting me while I was gone, supporting me always, and sending me love and light and your wonderful comments on YouTube and Facebook. And please, if I can do anything further with you in the way of giving you a personal consultation, looking at your own unique energies and how all of these eclipse energies and all of the opportunity energies coming up in October, how it might affect your personal astrological chart, because it will affect us all individually in different ways, then please get a hold of me through Angel Messenger, or if you're a Facebook friend of mine, through Facebook, and we can set up an individual consultation for you to look further at how you can move forward on your own unique, positive, wonderful, and expansive destiny path. So much love and light to all of you, and many angel blessings. Mwah. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.